Kunigami. Kunigami is one of those styles that really fell off during the recent updates, but was one of the best styles when the game first released. He's probably the second best non-braindead style for 1v1s in this video, mainly due to his hero's fortitude and him having a pretty good shot move. Besides that, he also has some downsides, which is no mobility at all, to say the least, even if you land his hero's fortitude move. And basically only one shot move, and that's pretty much it. Besides that, he has a pass move, which can be pretty good for blocking shots, depending on how you use it, but most of the time you're probably not going to land a shot block with that Iron Head move. But besides that, it's not really a bad style. It forces you to rely more on the game mechanics instead of your character style. And it has a pretty basic, ult, just the basic shot move for the ult, so it's not really crazy. Besides that, I say it's really good. In the recent updates, he has received a nerf to his hero's fortitude hitbox, making it more of a counter move, and you have to be really close to the player to really land it, making it more skill and timing based when you use this hero's fortitude move. Besides that, yeah, pretty good style. It comes in second place. So compared to other styles, he's better than most. Isagi Yoyi. The only Isagi style in Blue Lock with more mobility than power in his shot move, for the most part. And, yeah, that's pretty much it about him. For the most part, his shot move, direct shot, is pretty weak for actually scoring, unless it's on a real goalkeeper for the most part, or unless you use it as a volley shot. Besides that, his mobility off the ball movement is actually crazy good. Compared to other styles in goalbound, for the most part, his off the ball movement's probably faster and has more distance, making it pretty OP if you're pretty skilled at the game and if you know how to use it. Besides that, it also has a downside, being no iframes at all, meaning you can get tackled, which requires you to have a dribble away from the player type of playstyle instead of dribbling past them. That his direct shot is definitely the weakest shot in the game. Surprisingly, it's better for passing than actually scoring, to be honest. Besides that, if you really want to get good with using Isagi, you want to get good with using a shot, you might have to jump and volley it. His style is volley. His style has a volley shot, which is it's better if you volley using direct shot, as it releases way quicker than if you were just to use it with ball. Besides that, it's pretty good for blocking shots because of its quick release time, because it's a volley shot. Besides that, not much to say about his base. Crazy mobility, because it gives you really good speed and distance, probably better than most. Yeah, I'd say better than most rare styles and epic styles, which there's only Bachira for epic, but yeah. And I'd say he's better than probably Nagi in mobility, maybe even Borrow. No, not Borrow, never mind. Besides that, he has a pretty good awakening. You could probably use it for, like blocking shots and whatnot. Because it has proxy, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Meaning that if the ball is pretty much near you, you don't have to have the ball on you. But if it's near you, you can use your ultimate. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you were to block shots, then yeah, that's what you would probably want to use. Besides that, not much to say about the style itself. It does require you to, be pretty good with the game's movement. Like, pretty good. Like, very good with the game's movement to pretty much, get good with the Sagi. Besides that, it's a fairly, but pretty skilled style to use for 1v1s. So, yeah, it comes in third place compared to the other styles in this video. So, yeah. That's it for Asagi. Yeah. Also, his direct shot doesn't have startup iframes, so yeah, that's good to know too. Let's see which character I can pull. Is it gonna be Ren Yukimiya? Aw, Bichira. I hate Bichira. Let's see which style I get. No way! It's Chigiri. Alright, Chigiri. Let's see what I wrote on my script. The style meant for speed that has no iframes and heavy end lag is a built-in nerf. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, the style that had a built-in nerf that never could get full. Yeah, that seems about right. But is the number one style on my list. Surprisingly, Chigiri is a pretty underused style. For a style that has a pretty decent mobility and an actual steal move, 2 steal moves if you count the ultimate, it's pretty underused. This style has a lot of potential to be a really good style too, with like a skilled player, but most people just rather use the brain-dead styles in this one. Chigiri, his first move is Panther Fangs. It's a fast and decent mobility move, but sadly with no iframes, so of course that's one downside. His second move, Hyperspeed, a off-the-ball move with small end lag after the move finishes, and it also has like a small wind-up time. And then his third move, which is probably the most versatile move in his entire kit for his base abilities, is capcut. Hold on, bro. Am I saying that right? Yeah, capcut. Holy crap, bro. Capcut, which is basically an auto goal if you're close enough to an AI goalkeeper. And off the ball, it also turns into a small range steal move, which is pretty good, but most people don't really realize that it's a steal move, I guess, or haven't noticed. Besides that, it's probably the best style on my list, because it's really not a bad style, actually. If you really pay attention and think about it, this style has good mobility, a versatile shot move that can be used as a steal. Then his ultimate is another steal, which basically just changes the game if you're in a 1v1 situation. So, and it's probably the most unique ultimate on my list besides Borrow. Besides that, yeah, it's a really good style. It's pretty underrated, sadly. Most people rather use Bichira than Chigiri, which I still don't understand why, but maybe because most of the downsides that I already said. But yeah, this is a pretty solid style. I'm surprised that less people really use it. But yeah. I'm not gonna be I don't have any like clips or like video of me like 1v1ing my friend with King, because like I'm not that lucky, bro. It's with the new legendary rates changed in this update. Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting King anytime soon. So, but besides that, on my script, which is pretty much the style itself, I just say I don't know, this style is mid. And I'm kind of right and kind of wrong in the sense, but I'm not sure. King. A style that's probably worse than all the styles I've mentioned in this video. King. His shot moves pretty good. You can even jump in the air and shoot it. Like you're doing that one jump kick tech with the basic kick you have. If you want to score on a normal goalkeeper. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, then forget it. But he also has two dribble moves, which are basically the same, and they're just basic chop moves, you could say. And 50% of the animation doesn't have any iframes. Like the startup animation for chop and lightning dribble don't have iframes. Only at that red aura part is when he actually has iframes, and as soon as that red aura part leaves, he doesn't have iframes. It's actually kind of sad. The style itself is pretty mid, to be honest. It's pretty good for mobility, I guess. You can't just be dribbling past pro players like that, because they'll just slide tackle you. And both of his dribble moves have like a pretty like decent startup to the animation for it, I guess you could say. The startup animation's pretty decent. It gives the player, your opponent, enough time to tackle them if they're really close to you. If they're not, then then it's pretty good. If you want to get good at using King, you have to like dribble away from your opponents rather than dribbling past them. So besides that, it doesn't really force you to rely on the game's movement that much. But besides that, he has a pretty I'd say pretty interesting shot move for his ultimate. It's pretty good for defending, not good for scoring at all. It's unique, but pretty hard to land if you want to score. But yeah, defending obviously is good. His ult move requires you to give the ball to your opponent, which in any 1v1 situation is pretty dumb. Unless you're 1v1ing somebody that's like, whose skill level is just straight 80 water. But yeah, most of the time you're not going to score using his shot move, most of the time. If it's in a 1v1 situation with a pro player who knows what they're doing, they'll kick the ball away immediately, or just, they'll position themselves in a way that you won't be able to score. But besides that, for defending, it's pretty good. It's like, it's decent, I'd say, because you lose the ball and they lose the ball, and depending on where you're positioned, you can either make the ball bounce back towards you and away from goal, or closer to them. Really depends on your positioning. In the style itself, the ult itself, you have to aim directly at your opponent, which is why it makes defending with the ultimate kind of hard, unless you're really good at positioning. I mean, I guess you could use lock on too, you could log on and do it. So I wouldn't say it's bad per se for defending. For its shot move for defending too, his basic shot move, it's not like Isagi's volley shot, which will automatically like activate if the ball is near like the animation. I'm pretty sure it's just it has a wind up, unlike Isagi's shot when it touches ball into a volley. So I wouldn't say it's crazy for defending. I'd say it's decent. For scoring, I'd say it's really good though. But besides that, the style is just kind of mid. I see why most people don't use it for the most part, but still a little underrated, I guess you could say. Yeah. Woo! I mean, we made it to the end of the video, I guess. If you actually enjoyed all the points I made in this video, thank you. I worked pretty hard making this video, so, I thank you for that. So... Also, one style that I didn't include was Gagamaru, and mainly because, like, he's meant to be a defense style, per se. So, he's meant to be a goalkeeper style, so I didn't really feel like I could count him. I mean, I know he has, like, Scorpion and, Shiko Kick and, all of that, but, unlike the other styles on the list, he's just a style that you really shouldn't be using for anything besides defending, unless you're like really close to goal. But besides that, yeah. I mean, if I were to rate him or like give some good points on him, I mean, you wouldn't have to rely. I mean, you would have to rely more on your skills, I guess. I don't know what to say for him, but if you made it to the end of the video, which you did, thank you. I worked really hard on this. If you really liked the video, please comment. And if you're even seeing this video and you enjoyed it, just like the video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All my fellas.